think more specific to digital, I think there are two major challenges that I see, obviously starting with my own organization, which is P&G, but also across when I speak with peers and colleagues. One is the mindset, right, which is the ability to quickly adapt to be relevant, right? And when I say that, let me maybe elaborate with an example. If a sales leader in an organization who's been in the company for 15, 18, 20 years, let's call them old school, just simply by virtue of the time that they've spent and the experiences that they've gained, if they are not able to quickly adapt and get onto a modern networking platform like a WhatsApp or a Twitter or a Yammer, which is more meant for organization social media, they are going to lose the control, or then they're going to lose the handle that they have on what the organization is thinking, right? So the first one to me, when you ask me about the cultural shifts, etc., is to be significantly more adaptable and quickly be able to transition between technologies, specifically for the leadership team, right? Because as leaders start to adopt platforms and newer technologies, I think the organization also follows. That's the other way of looking at it. Prime example is when we moved to Yammer and we tried to make Yammer the platform where the organization gets onto and shares. People were a little reluctant to start with because they were on WhatsApp, they were on Facebook, they were on Twitter, and Yammer for them was just another distraction. But the moment the lead team started putting up their thoughts on the Yammer platform, it immediately drew hordes of the younger organization and then eventually everybody onto the platform. So that's one big cultural shift, which is early adopters, transition fast, be adaptable, flexible between technologies. That to me is a huge driver. The other one is, I think, the cultural element of commitment to technology. I think today what's happening is there's a time when technology or technological solutions were few and far between, to now where there's a complete influx of technology in everything that we do at the workplace. The challenge is, how do you make sure that you commit to the right technology, drive it so that there's significant adoption, and then stay with the technology for a significant enough time to actually see results, or it kind of paying back in terms of the investment that the company's made. Because today what I see is a lot of try quickly, less adoption, next technology, right? And I think, which is an old world concept of rolling stones gather no moss. I think companies that fiddle through multiple technologies really quickly over a span of 10, 12, 15 years would have gained very little from the benefits of technology versus companies that have taken the time to pick the right one, made the right investments in time, and then stuck to the technology for a significant enough time for it to pay them back, right? So I think those are the two aspects. Commitment to technology, once you've picked your technology, irrespective of the sphere in which you've picked that technology, and the other one is this whole commitment of the leadership, the adaptability, the quick transition that they can make, which then helps the entire organization get onto that journey.